This is actually a better way to shoot a video. Or maybe it's this. Okay. Hello. For this video, since it is so close to Christmas, as in 5 days, how did that happen? I decided to do a gift giving guide video. Because I am generally pretty bad at giving presents, but I think I have some good tips nonetheless. So, on we go with the video. First of all, I'm going to go for friends. Friends should be the easiest to give a gift for, especially if you know them well. For example, my friend I am giving, I hope she's not watching this, but I'm giving her a poster. Oh. And so just, you should know about your friends. And if you don't know much about your friends, then and if they're a new friend, but you feel like you need to get them a gift anyway, just give them some kind of chocolate. Everyone likes chocolate. I'm doing a quick video.
You said that you...
I kind of told my sister I was going to pee. Anyway. And if you don't know what to get a friend, get them some kind of, if they like chocolate, I mean, you should probably find out if they're allergic to chocolate, or if they actually like chocolate, because, believe it or not, some people do not like chocolate, but, yeah, so that's the guide for what is wrong with my vocabulary today. It is usually immaculate, but, so that's for friends. For siblings, or as I like to call them, bothers, which will work better if I get a brother or sister. So for siblings, snoop in their room. Like, I would actually give you legitimate advice, but that is my legitimate advice for siblings, just snoop in their room. I mean, if you don't usually snoop in their room, which, I mean, what do you do for fun otherwise? But if you don't really like to snoop in their room, or they don't have a room, I mean, I assume they will have a room, but if they don't have a room, or you just can't snoop in their room, then get your parents to make your sibling fill out a list for what they want for Christmas, and then just take it. That's what I did. Third is for relatives. For most relatives, if you're not very close with them, but they're giving you presents, your parents will probably be giving them presents, so just sort of take your name on with it. If you are close with the relative, just go with something like some kind of soap, bath stuff, just something nice, not too crazy or anything. And for your parents, I'd go with something handmade, unless you know very well what they like. I mean, my dad is obsessed with Bruce Springsteen, but I'm not going to be able to get him anything Bruce Springsteen because he owns everything Bruce Springsteen. Thanks, Dad. You make Christmas so difficult. But I am making my mother a scarf, which I've actually, funnily, been making since Christmas last year. So it's technically my present for her last year, but I guess I'll have to make her another one, and I'll just owe her endless scarves. My father, I am going to start making some kind of hat, beanie thing, probably. I hope they're not watching this. Okay, so this one I have no idea on, but this is for your boyfriend or girlfriend. If you are recently dating, then I'm sorry, I'm really bad with dating advice. But if you have recently started dating, go with something not too overly cheesy, because it could seem like a bit much. I mean, it would kind of be like how Ted said I love you on his first date with a girl in How I Met Your Mother. And 90% of you didn't understand that reference. But just don't go with anything too cheesy, because it might seem like a bit much too soon. If you know they'll like something cheesy and you've recently started dating them, then go for it, because you obviously know them quite well. If you've been dating a long time, you should probably know what you're going to be getting them, but just clothing is never a good idea. when I say clothing, I don't mean things like hats or scarves, because those can work, but clothing such as shirts or jeans, unless you know the size really well, I would not recommend it, because if you go for extra large, like my aunt did for my father a couple of years back, they're probably going to get extremely offended. Like my aunt didn't know my dad very well, so she got him an extra large sweater. But it wasn't extra large, it was extra large, and so my dad was a little bit offended by that. So try not to go for clothing unless you know their size very well. That goes for anyone actually. Like regardless of your relationship to them, just don't do clothing unless you know their size, because it's never a good idea. And if you want to give books, then you can go watch my Best of 2015 video. Also, other good books I've read since that are books such as What We Left Behind by Robin Talley. That's a very good book. I don't know if I mentioned in the video, but The Lovely Bones by Alistair Bold. And obviously the Golden Series by Michael Grant for anyone over the age of like 13, probably. Unless you want your 9-year-old kid to be reading about kids eating each other. Spoiler alert. If you want to go for TV shows, I have many good TV show recommendations, such as just go for something you think they'll like. I don't know many TV shows. I watched a few. That's all I know, okay. And if in doubt, just go for a stuffed unicorn. That's what I like to do for myself. Bye!